Hello guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. My name is Cassie Ray and I'm very excited to be here. Welcome to this day in the life. And it's taken me a while to kind of get set up here in our home and everything like that. So I just needed some time to be with my child and my family and make sure that I can get my work done really well. Work as far as like not YouTube, but just all my other work with clients and with all the other things that I do has been extremely busy because summer is here. June, July, and January are my busiest months, and so I needed to get like a week ahead for a lot of my clients and or for YouTube and social media and stuff. And so it has taken me some time to kind of make sure that I have a week ahead for all of my social media type deals, so that way I can have more room for client meetings and not be overwhelmed because I do take care of my son mostly full time. And so I want to make sure that he is having a good life and that we're not super busy, that we can go to the library and see all the events and go do all the things and be a part of everything. And so just having that all organized is much better. I've also taken time to organize my mind, my home, my planners, my systems. I feel so set up, and this is literally a system and a plan that I can do for seriously for the rest of my life. Like, I keep rearranging things and changing things because my life would change so frequently. But now we're kind of steady. We're set up. Our home is mostly set up, pretty much all done. I'm not doing anything else to it unless like the finishing touches, like putting up ceiling fans and stuff like that. Those would be the only things that I would actually do. But everything else in our home is pretty much put away, set up, organized. Like I don't feel like it's anything major. We might eventually do some more like finishing touches, like fancier things, like an accent wall in our bathroom or a more like decor items, organization in the closets, like major organization systems. We might do something like that, but for now, we are officially set up, and I feel really good about that. And I took some time to do that. So now everything in my mind has a place, everything in my day and my routine has a place, everything in my home has a place, everything in everywhere has a place, and I know exactly what I need to be doing when. I don't have to worry about that, so it feels really good. So, again, welcome to this day in the life. This was a long explanation of what I'm actually doing here, but we are making French toast. I usually take sourdough bread, my leftovers, cut it up into cubes, and then keep it in a Ziploc in the freezer. Pull it out to make French toast all the time. My son likes maple syrup, and I like powdered sugar, so I took those out. But that's typically what I do, and that way I don't have to make bread every time I want French toast. But this is just my organization. It seems very set up. I really, really like it, and there's enough room in the fridge for everything. And these are our school, I quote school very loosely because he's only 2. It's not really school, but it's what we do in the morning. And we read the Bible, we do our prayers. This prayer book that my mom got me is seriously my favorite. It is called the Catholic Book of Prayers for Children. On the inside, it's got like we're learning the sign of the cross. He already knows that. Now we're doing more morning prayers and stuff. I love it. Now this is my coffee bar. I have been wanting a coffee bar for so long, and I just kind of shopped my house and found things that I could use for it. It's very simple, very modest. Like it's not like a coffee bar sounds fancy. This is not a coffee bar. This is a coffee table for things for me to be able to make my coffee. Again, it's nothing fancy, and I went and found stuff in my house to put around to make this, and it's seriously wonderful, and it fills my need to have a coffee bar, even though I don't actually need one. Now, this is the rest of the pantry in the organization. We do have a lot of shelves. I know everyone comments that either come over or even on YouTube and other places that we have a huge pantry. We do. And it started to feel too cluttered and like we couldn't fit anything in it, and we have plenty of space. So I literally just reorganized everything, and it still looks pretty full, but more organized in a way. Like it just makes more sense this way. And I have really found delight in knowing where things are and where to pull it out for whenever I'm cooking dinner. Because for some reason, it just takes so long to cook dinner too. And I was just kind of tired of it. So I was like, we're not doing this anymore. So that's the idea behind that. And then this is just one of my diffuser blends that I've been diffusing lately because we are all suffering from allergies in this home just because of, I don't know, like the whatever's in the air right now. So I've been diffusing lemon. This one is from Pure Line from Melaleuca. I also mint. This is again from the Pure Line from Melaleuca. I really like their stuff. I don't sell it, but I do really like it and I do purchase it. And then Copaiba is another one. This one's from Young Living, actually. I just kind of switch brands, whichever one's cheapest and I like. And then this is Lavender from Thrive Market. So as you can tell, I'm not brand loyal or brand specific. I just get things that I know that are really good quality, and that's just kind of what I do with that. But if you are looking for a diffuser that is going to last you for a really long time, the diffusers from Young Living are seriously worth the investment. I know it's a lot of money, but and I have spent more money on like Amazon um, brand like diffusers and stuff, but I will tell you that the main stuff that I think is really lasting so far in my lifetime is these diffusers from Young Living. I have seriously all of my Young Living diffusers are many years old and they all work really, really well still. And I've used them almost every night or almost every day, multiple times a day, and they have lasted me a really long time. All my Amazon ones or Walmart ones just don't stand the chance. Now, if you're not too sure if you want to use one yet or not, then getting one of those from Amazon or Walmart will do you really well, especially in the temporary. But if you want like a long-term investment, the Young Living ones are seriously incredible. Again, I don't really sell that very much. I will have a link for it, but it's just more of an affiliate link. Anyways, this is what we're doing now. We're sitting watching TV. He likes watching these like little mini trains drive by and then he'll reenact it. So that's what we were doing there. And then this is something I rearranged. This is in my son's bathroom. It's like honestly perfect, I think, because I've rearranged the shelves. We have a sink now. This tiny little mirror I didn't want to keep in his bathroom, but he seriously loves this circle mirror. And since he's the only one that literally is in this bathroom and he's brushing his teeth and he looks in the circle mirror himself, um, I think that it's really sweet. So we just kept that there. But this is basically what it looks like. I truly, really, really like it. It's just small and simple, and that's it. This is our bedroom. Again, all of it's super simple. None of it's like super fancy in any way, which I really like because I like things that are just simple and easy and nothing major. So there's all of that. This is our sink and everything like that. I do think it's just really sweet and nice. And so, again, this is all like relatively makeshift because we would like nicer things. We eventually want like an actual like, um, whatever those are called, vanities. Well, not vanities. What are they called? I can't think of it right now, but we actually want like fancier stuff in the bathrooms. But this is so pretty and so sweet and so wonderful for right now. And then hopefully in our lifetime, inflation will go down. Don't know when, but maybe at some point, and that's whenever we will start doing more demolition and more fancier things. But I think what we have is really sweet and really wonderful and honestly really perfect for us right now, especially with having like a kid, a young child, and then hopefully having more young children in the future. Having things that are budget friendly are just a wonderful option to have around. And don't feel ashamed for that. I know a lot of people feel ashamed, like, oh my gosh, well, this isn't done. This isn't as fancy. I'm just not going to do it. No, make your house lovely. Make your house homey. Make it wonderful because it is. Just a little side note, this candle from HEB is incredible. That brand is my favorite. They're $5 and they're amazing. Amazing. But yeah, going back to making your house lovely, make it lovely with what you have, and it will be lovely to you and your family, and that's what's most important. This is our entryway. I took two nightstands and put them together, and it looks really sweet. And then this is our guest bathroom. We go to this bathroom all the time, my husband and I and my son. He's potty training, but he goes to this bathroom to go to the potty. And any of our guests go to this bathroom. It's our most used bathroom ever, and so I clean it a lot all the time. But especially with the fact that it's so simple and clean and nice, it just looks pretty. This was my number one bathroom I wanted to make sure that we had set up because this is the one that we use the most. And all of these sinks are actually from Amazon, so I will link them down below. They're really, really awesome. But the mirror and a lot of the other little decor pieces are actually from Temu. All of my florals are from Temu. All of our things, they gave me a $100 gift card to spend, and so I use that, and it's amazing. So, anyways, there's that. This is our laundry room. It's pretty big. This utility sink is just a general utility sink from Amazon as well. I have to cover up that bottom thing, but everything else is good to go. And then this actual pump right here that I'm holding is filled with like soap, like just like dish soap because of the fact that my husband has grease all over, and so that's what I did. But the bottle is actually my son's bottle that he had with his soap. Like it's a soap bottle that I took the label off of and put in here, and it looks really, really cute and really simple, and it literally cost me no money to make, or repurpose, I guess I should say. It cost me money to buy it, but not to remake. Also, Fabuloso, little tip. If you have mice in your shop or garage, or you just want to prevent mice, Fabuloso spraying it around is really, really good. Or if you clean your floors with it, it prevents it from coming. We don't actually clean our floors with it, but we do use that as helpful preventative measures. Now this is kind of how I have this set up. I need to find a better place for the lint. I know I just want to throw it away, but I also like to keep it as fire starter. Just in case something like Snowvid ever happens again, I want to make sure that I'm set up. Like that's seriously what has been the case since we've been married is we've had like random things like COVID and Snowvid happen. And so I just want to make sure that it's all set up. Now these are my vacuums, and then these florals, these trees are from Temu. Okay, I spent like hardly any money on them, and I'm so impressed with how good they are. One of them did come broken, and the other one was fine, and so I'll show you what that one looks like. It's really beautiful. But they're olive trees, and those are so expensive, and this is so much better than anything else that I have found off of Amazon. Like I saved so much money buying it off Temu versus Amazon, and so I will link Temu down below as well. But yeah, this is what the bottom looks like. It's so pretty. The other one is cracked and broken, but this one was not, and so I put that in the front where everyone can see it, so that way they don't see the broken one. But eventually I'll probably put them in their own like little special baskets. But this is what the living room looks like. I think it's super simple and just sweet. Like I don't really like a lot of clutter, and so this is nice whenever it comes to decor. And then as soon as we decide what we're gonna do, because in that corner over there where the toys are, we will eventually want to put like a wood burning stove and have like a little like fireplace looking thing over there. But we just didn't really want to do that. We wanted to live in the home unfinished. We're going to be here forever, so we have plenty of time, Lord willing, to do that. Again, all of it's Lord willing, right? Like you never know what's going to happen, but that's the idea. And then this is a really good idea. I put this lamp underneath here because we don't have undermount lighting in our kitchen. And so this is one of the easy ways that I was able to do that, and it makes the house so cozy. So this is breakfast. My son poured my powdered sugar for me. I like to involve him in a lot of things, and it poured everywhere. So I definitely did enjoy it because it was extra sweet, but yeah. So that's his. He likes ketchup with his sausage, and then he likes to have maple syrup. So we have all the sauces around here in case you guys did not know. My husband and my son love sauces on everything, so that's something that we always have. But also, with this, I am folding laundry. I do one load a day. My little hack for you guys is if I have found whenever I have just a general load of laundry with everybody's laundry in it and it's like just random pieces, that I don't actually ever want to put it up or fold it or anything because it's so hard to do because it's just a lot. So basically, what I've done is I've separated everything out from towels to sheets in one category, like one little um, basket. Then I have put pants and shorts and non-jeans in one. I put jeans in one. I put t-shirts in one, and then I put dress shirts in one. I know that sounds like a lot, but it makes doing laundry so much easier because I just wash it, dry it, fold it, and I put it away all in the same spot. Like I don't have to worry about like, oh, where do I put this or where do I put that or separating all out. Like it's already separated. So all I do is wash it, fold it, and then put it away. Like I don't have to separate out everything, and it's so much easier. And then throughout the day, I know that you guys have always wondered, but throughout the day I'll answer clients on messages and stuff like that. So that's what I was doing there. And then I don't really know what this is. Oh, I'm getting sorry. I was getting the cat out, bringing her inside because it's so hot. It's already like at 3 digits now outside, so that's awful. But this is what we've been reading at night, this like little devotional my sister got for me, and I love it. And we read it tonight, every night. My son loves it. And then this is just a drink that I drink every single day. You guys know I haven't drank pre-workout from Beachbody in like forever, and so this is kind of like my dupe, I guess you want to call it. And the blueberry acai is my absolute favorite flavor. The other ones are okay, but blueberry, man, that is like I crave it almost every day. It's so good. And it's from green tea, similar to my pre-workout that I used to have, and it has less caffeine in it, which is really exciting to me. So I do and drink this midday before I do my workout, and I really, really like it. The workout in the middle of the day truly helps. So that's what I do. And then this is just, we have storms almost every night now because it's so hot and everything. So I bring this in almost every day, just so that way I have it out and I know it's not going to fly everywhere. And then this is just all of my stuff that my son got from the dentist. He just had his first dentist appointment ever. I know we waited a long time, but he did so well. Never cried, wasn't upset, and this is what he got from it. So very excited. And then this is stuff that we were playing with outside. Again, I'm bringing it all back in and putting it all back up because we've had storms. We literally almost had a tornado, and as I'm recording this, you might hear the thunder in the background because it is so bad, guys. It is so bad. It's either like steamy hot, like triple digits, like what I was mentioning, like where it feels like, it literally says feels like 117. That is hot, guys. That is so hot. So it's just been like a lot, as far as weather goes and like not knowing what to do. So I kind of just have been putting all of his toys away every single night. And you guys are coming with me so you can see a real up close view of that. But I've been putting away his toys almost every night and just kind of organizing things. And now we're inside. It is dinner time now. I saw from one of these YouTubers, her name is Lauren Nicholson. She's not like a Christian YouTuber or anything, but she has one of the like sweetest voices and best content in my opinion. And she does really, really well with everything. And anyways, she's a working mom. I got her tip of lighting a candle while you cook dinner and playing music in the background that's sweet and lovely. So that way your kids and you can actually relax whenever you get home. I seriously loved that idea. It was so good, and I have used that for, geez, this past week or two, and it has been wonderful. And these candles, they're $5, guys, and they're amazing. I keep saying it, but they're amazing. So now we're getting all of the spices that I need. Have you ever watched Rachel Ray before? She would like grab all the stuff from the pantry and like barely make it over there to her island where she would dump everything out. Um, anyways, that's part of my childhood. Like I loved watching her channel, and I remember everything from it. And guys, I literally do the same thing. I carry all of it to, as you can tell, I carry all of it to the counter. I barely make it, and I then season everything with it. But I am making a whole chicken tonight. We had whole chicken, potatoes, and green beans. The green beans are actually fresh from a neighbor's garden. He drops them off at my parents' house for both of us to have, and it's seriously so delicious. And so that's what I'm making here. And again, as you know, if you're a mom, you stop and you come back for the length of time that you're cooking because you are taking care of a little baby, or not a baby, um, but like a child. And I think that it's honestly just, I don't know, always take those moments as a sweet reminder that you're a mom, a sweet reminder that you're living, that your child is living, that you have the ability to be with your child. And I think that that is so important and so lovely as a reminder. And just remember the simple things are so important to a child. The simple things are so important to you. And I just think that that's just such a good reminder, especially for a working mom like me, like you, like a lot of people who either work from home, work for a company, or anything like that. It just takes some time to, I mean, it just feels so overwhelming sometimes. And just to remember that, this is really sweet and simple moments that you get to have with your child and to not take it for granted. So there's that. I season my whole chicken very liberally because it's a whole entire chicken. And so I think that it's really important to make sure that everything is nice and seasoned well. I like to cook it in this Dutch oven because I find that it sears really well on the top. The whole thing cooks just so much better and a lot faster. And roasting a whole chicken, and that is so helpful. I'll either put it in the crock pot or I'll put it in this Dutch oven and cook it. But if I want like a crispy top on the chicken, I will put it in a Dutch oven because I find that it tastes a lot better. But if you put it in the crock pot, it creates like the best like rotisserie chicken kind of taste. And so if you're looking for more of a rotisserie chicken, then go ahead and do that. I'm showing you my misto because I find it so wonderful and amazing. You can put any oil you want in there and it sprays on the top. So that's how much I put on there. I know a lot of people are gonna be like, that's too much seasoning. But for a whole chicken, it's not. I feel like it's not. So I put the lid on that, I cover it, and I keep it covered, and I cook it for a while with the lid covered. And right now I'm listening to Celeste Rayanne. She's like seriously my favorite YouTuber. Like you guys wonder like who I watch most frequently, it's her. I love her channel. I love her. I've talked to her on Instagram many times, and she is just one of the sweetest and best people, honestly. And I just love talking to her. Now I'm gonna cut up some of these potatoes. I already washed and dried them for the week, so I'm just going to go ahead and cut them. And yes, I'm left-handed. I know a lot of people say that, like, "Oh, are you left-handed?" Yes, I am. Um, and it's just always kind of been a thing I had. But these potatoes literally look green on the camera, but I promise you they were not. They were totally good and delicious. One of my favorite things, which we don't have very often, but one of my favorite ways to season potatoes on like a good, fun day is with ranch style seasoning. It seriously is so good, and I really do love it. But I like to pan fry my potatoes in a skillet with, I'm cutting the ends off of that because of the fact that it was kind of mushy. But I like to pan sear mine in a cast iron skillet with either some bacon grease or something like that. Bacon grease or olive oil or grapeseed oil or something like that. But typically, I don't really like to do that. I'll either use water or bacon grease or lard or something like that because it makes potatoes delicious, A. And B, seed oils aren't that wonderful for you. I know a lot of people or the mainstream media will tell you that it is, but I promise you it's not. So there's that. But also just remember that anything that is natural typically is a little bit better than anything else. I also like to use butter. Butter is delicious. I might do a mixture of butter so we can have that flavor with a little bit of one of the other greases or oils that I share with you guys. I know olive oil is not the best for you either, but you know, you just got to kind of do what works best for you and your family and what you guys like. So that's what we did there. And then the green beans, I just boiled and then sauteed. I find with fresh, I like to boil them first and then saute them. It just comes out better for me. I don't know. I just kind of, I'm not used to cooking like super fresh food. So now that we are, and we're getting it from an actual garden, it's hard for me to figure out how to cook. But I'm getting there and I'm doing much better. But anyways, guys, that's all I have for this video. I hope that it was impactful, insightful, what have you, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye.